Hello everybody, ciao a tutti and welcome to Art with Ms.B. Today I'm gonna teach you how to draw a cute little fox. So let's keep going with these cute animal characters that I am so glad that many of my students are learning how to draw and they are including in the stories they create. So if you are interested in getting better in drawing, learning with simple steps how to draw cute little animal characters that you can use for illustrating your stories, the story that you create, this is the right place for you. So for this practice, you just need a paper, white paper or your journal, a pencil for drawing, an eraser just in case, and markers. Any brand that you have available. If you have also an extra fine black Sharpie to do some of the outlines, that would be awesome. If you do not have markers available, if you prefer to use coloring pencil, you can do the practice with coloring pencil, and it will look great. Just follow the steps, be patient. My best advice is not to don't press hard with the pencil on the paper. Make sure that your lines are light so you can erase them and change them any way that you need to in case you need it. And I hope that you're practicing with me and you're gonna check out also other previous how to draw practice so you can create a beautiful drawing journal where you can improve and make all the exercises and then compare and see how much you have improved along the way. And most of all, these cute little characters, just keep them all together because as I say, you can do many beautiful things. You can illustrate story, you can create cards for the people that you love, you can create cute little artworks that you can donate as a gift, and what is better of a handmade gift. So I'm gonna switch the camera and we can start. Okay, friends, let's start this cute little baby fox. So follow my steps and remember, don't press hard with the pencil. We're gonna start from the head. Pretend that we're drawing a sort of a mushroom. So we're gonna go up in a sort of a triangle with nice and smooth angle. And don't close it over here. Then we're going to add other two triangles, one side, and two. Now we're gonna double them inside, 1 and 2, and we have the ears done. Now we're gonna keep going with the body. So we're gonna go down in a nice curved line, stop here, add a small oval, keep going, add another small oval, and then we are going to curve and close. Now we're gonna add the tail. We're gonna go down, around, back up, and then we're gonna do the same, just going down, make it nice, big, and puffy. And this is our tail. We're going to create the little zigzag lines as a pattern, and now follow my direction carefully for what concerns the details inside, okay? So we start going basically using the same type of lines that you use at the beginning, just inside. You go around and you go up. Now we are going to double this line, and over here at the center, you're going to come down like this. We're going to do the same on the other side, following the shape that we created at the beginning, and over here you will go down. Now we're gonna create a nice small oval, and then you leave a tiny little circle white, and then the rest is gonna be black. And we're going to create two circles, 1 and 2 for the eyes, and you can do a tiny little circle that we're gonna leave it white when we color. We're gonna add the mouth, and then tiny little like texture over here. And this is nice and cute. Of course, it is not a realistic fox, right? But it's a nice, cute characters that you can combine with the owl, the mouse, other characters that I am, the hedgehog, and now the fox. And now I'm using markers to color. I'm going to, this is not, it's too fluorescent. I want a nice dark orange for that, bright, very intense, nice. And if you want, you can, do a different color because, the foxes come in different color. Just feel that the orange is the classic and it's perfect for this baby fox. You can be so creative and you can make this fox and you can turn into cards, into artworks, or bookmarks that you can make for your friends and family. Look what I'm doing. I'm outlining everything, so I'm gonna make sure that I know where to color and I'm not gonna go outside the lines, right? So the coloring looks nice and neat, and then I proceed with care and slow, right, up and down, so we don't see any gaps, so we don't see any scribbles, right? The quality of the coloring is really important, my friend. And with my students, I cannot stress this enough. When we do things, we need to make sure that we dedicate time and attention and we don't rush through it, but we do our best. Because otherwise there would not be any learning, any improvement. And also, you might do a beautiful drawing, but if you do not take care of the coloring, unfortunately, your drawing won't look nice, won't look professional, it won't give you that satisfaction that you want and that reward. In order to have a reward, we need to be, willing to do the job, right? To work first. So take your time. If you need to go slower than I'm going, pause the video, go slower, and do you. Now I'm going to use a brown just for the two front legs, actually the feet. And then I'm going to use a kind of a light sort of pink, I would say. I'm gonna do the inside of the ears with that. I'm going to do the whole front part of the body. Please do not go inside the eyes. So once again, a good technique is outline the part that you have to color. So you don't risk to color where you don't have to. And then carefully we fill the space. Now we grab our black and carefully we start first from the eyes. Be careful when you do the outline because you don't want to do another line. You just want to go over the line that you trace with the pencil. So you need to also, in this part of the practice, slow down and make sure that you stay inside the spaces that you need to stay in. And now, carefully, we start to do the rest of the outline. You can start from the outside details, such as the ears, and then the tail. Go slow, because remember, you want to support your design and you don't want to ruin it, right? So we make sure that we do well, like defined and high quality lines. If you need to stop and go, you can stop and go, right? You don't have to do one single line. You will get there eventually. But if you need to kind of break it down like this, because you're still learning, please do so. Then we add the 1, 2, 3, 3 tiny little segments, 1, 2, 3. Then we are going to do the rest. Look how pretty and cute. And this is easy because you're going to remember, because we use a geometrical space. If you shape such a triangle, right? And now if you want to add some texture, you can just do tiny little strokes. The secret is that you have to just be very delicate on the paper. Don't press hard. Okay, and if you want, you can leave them on the tails, or you can do like also in the body. I do love texture. I feel that they add more interesting details to whatever we design. I feel that's, it's always nice to add a little extra, even in the ears if you want. Look how pretty. And this is our cute baby fox that will be an amazing character for your illustrated stories or beautiful subject for handmade cards, handmade bookmarks, and gifts that you would like to make for your friends and family. I'm gonna see you very soon with another practice. Ciao!